Fopp, the DVD and music retailer, is shutting down its branch on Glasgow's Byres Road. Now maybe that doesn't sound like a big deal, but let me assure you, it's a huge fucking deal. So maybe give the attitude a rest and let me explain why. Roll the credits. Alright folks, Alan here with another episode of Gouch Hard. This week, on Saturday the 25th to be exact, a Glasgow landmark will close its doors for the last time. Fopp on Byres Road wasn't the only DVD shop in Glasgow, nor was it the biggest one. But there was something about this particular branch that set it apart from its competitors. People seem to be a wee bit sad that it's closing down, myself included. But before I get into all that, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy these videos, hit the subscribe button below. Or below. Or somewhere in this general area. I don't quite know where. I'm uploading new content on a weekly basis, and you can also find me in all the usual places. Now back to Fopp. Speaking without hyperbole, it is a Glasgow institution. You don't believe me? Why would I lie to you about that? Fopp started life as a market stall in De Courcy's Arcade in the West End of Glasgow in 1981. Since then, it's had a tumultuous history. By 2007, the company had over 100 locations in the UK, but persistent financial problems sent it into administration. HMV then swooped in to save it. But with the collapse of DVD and physical music sales in the last decade, more on that in a bit, Fopp's demise was only postponed. The Byres Road branch was first threatened with closure in 2019, but support from the leading lights of Glasgow's music scene saved it. This time round, however, the company wasn't able to successfully renegotiate the lease for the shop with the landlord. Another triumph for the rentier class. So farewell then, Fopp. We'll always have a business unit in our hearts for you, for the following reasons. Streaming services have put a squeeze on Blu-ray sales. Last year, they were down by 22.6%, and guess where those people went? There's no great mystery surrounding this. Digital video is much more convenient than schlepping yourself out to the shops, and that's great if you want to watch Netflix originals like Mute or Bright. But film lovers, don't call us cinephiles, have long been poorly served by the streaming giants. The catalogue of old movies on Netflix is inconsistent to say the least, and while Amazon Prime does better, you have to pay extra for the speciality channels. Other options, like BFI or Mubi, are limited in their scope, while the Criterion channel isn't yet available in the UK. This is all a long-winded way of saying, we have to buy Blu-rays, and we need places to buy them. That's why Fopp was great. Even if you knew what you were after, there was a pleasure in stumbling upon movies you wouldn't find any other way. For example, I had no idea Don't Torture a Duckling existed until I saw it nestling between Child's Play 3 and Evil Dead. And so what if I settled for Final Destination 5 in the end? The mere fact that I know Don't Torture a Duckling exists has immeasurably enriched my appreciation of the world and all its possibilities. By stocking films like these as part of boutique ranges like BFI, Eureka or Indicator, Fopp acted as a counterweight to the tyranny of the algorithm. I feel like I might have seen some Funko Pops in the Byres Road Fopp, but mostly I'll remember it as a haven for a better class of nerd. The kind of guy or gal who'd cite the 1990 Captain America as their favourite superhero movie, or reel off all 82 films on the DPP video nasty list. You didn't get much hassle off these stalwart souls, other than a mumbled sorry as they stalked past you with an armful of Arrow Blu-rays. A few of them even worked behind the till, where the conversation generally ran to, the transfer on this one's decent, much better than the version that came out in 2011. And for me, that's what being a nerd is all about. It's not about shouting Expelliarmus on your graduation day, or watching however many Avengers movies back to back while strapped into a D-box seat. It's about standing against the polite norms of society and engaging a complete stranger in a monologue about the relative merits of the story of Ricky, which, incidentally, was never in stock. Nerd culture should be anti-establishment, and Fopp, by disregarding Disney and J.K. Rowling, was as close to that as you could get in a business unit rented by a major national retailer. Alright, fuck what I just said. Fopp was hardcore. Alas, by the time many of you watch this, the Fopp on Byers Road will be closed. So, I just want to give a shout out to the staff, who besides having an obvious love and knowledge of films, were unfailingly helpful. Even when I asked to swap a duplicate copy of the Alien Quadrilogy box set without also bringing the original payment card, and then return to the till with a item that was £1 off the equivalent value, meaning that they had to give me a gift card for £1. With customers like me cutting about, I'm sure they didn't have an easy job, but somehow they still gave off a pretty chill vibe. And one last thing, if there is a Fopp near you, or even better, an independent record shop or a charity shop, give them a visit. A bit of fresh air, it's a bit of low stakes chat, and you might even find something on the racks that surprises you. I mean, what else were you going to do today? Like and subscribe to all my videos? Well, you can do that, but then get your trainers on and go out. And actually do remember to like this video. Anyway, goodbye Fopp. We'll miss you.